It's football for all. New York City's Democratic nominee for mayor, Zohran Mamdani, is hosting a five-a-side tournament in Coney Island, Brooklyn. In less than a year, he's gone from little-known Queens Assemblyman to the brightest new star in American politics. Born in Uganda with Indian roots, the 34-year-old is poised to become New York City's first Muslim mayor. He's been dubbed the smiling socialist.
Why are you hosting a soccer event? What does soccer have to do with socialism?
Well, soccer is a big part of what so many New Yorkers love about being in this city. The games that we play, the matches that we go to, and actually the team that I used to be on, Talking Headers FC, was actually competing in this event.
But what message are you sending about affordability?
Well, I mean, the name, it's a cost of living classic, and it speaks to the fact that whether we're talking about eggs or milk or bread, for many New Yorkers, these are things that have become increasingly out of reach.
Mamdani is a democratic socialist. He advocates for affordable housing, city-run grocery stores, free buses and childcare, racial justice and Palestinian rights. His message resonates with many New Yorkers, like Christian Polanco, who's emceeing the event.
So I'm a stand-up comedian in New York. I have struggled with all the things that are points, in the campaign: affordability, rent, all these things, childcare.
At 34 years old, Mamdani's part of a new generation of politicians challenging the status quo.
Mamdani represents hope and something pretty exciting. A new shot at changing things in the city.
He's been openly critical of Israel, a position that's at odds with the mainstream Democratic Party.
He's shown that you can win a political campaign without capitulating to pressure from Israel and the Israel lobby.
But his left-wing policy ideas don't sit well with everyone. US President Donald Trump has called him a communist and threatened financial retaliation on New York City if Mamdani wins. Over in Manhattan, Mamdani's main rival, former New York State Governor Andrew Cuomo, is meeting with the city's business leaders and power brokers. Cuomo's warning them of the perils of left-wing policies in the finance capital of America.
I'm a capitalist. This election is the choice between capitalism and socialism.
Here, he gets a warm reception, but he's behind in the polls. Cuomo's long career has been tainted by corruption and sexual abuse scandals, but the 67-year-old's elevator pitch to voters centres on his experience.
My opponent has never had a real job. Should your first job be mayor of New York City?
One area in the city where Cuomo has more support than Mamdani is the Upper East Side. This is a wealthy part of Manhattan with a large Jewish population.
He's terribly anti-Semitic. And he would not be representing the Jewish community. And second of all, his ideas are so ridiculous that it would bankrupt the city, force people to leave.
This is the most important election of our lifetime. As a Jew, we're all coming out to vote. We're actually the biggest population of Jews outside of Israel.
Here, critics deride Mamdani's socialist policy ideas and view his vocal support for Palestinian rights as dangerous. Mamdani's at pains to explain that he's not anti-Semitic, but rather pro-human rights.
I'm also a Jew and a Zionist, and I want to make very clear, this man is not an anti-Semite. He's going to make sure this is a city government that is protecting everyone.
Mamdani's promised to use the United States democratic institutions to push back against Trump.
Mr. Mamdani, how will you deal with Trump? If he tries to thwart you once you're elected?
Donald Trump will try to thwart me as Donald Trump tries to thwart anyone who has ideas to actually deliver for the working class people that he's betrayed.
So how will you do it?
And we have to use every single tool at our disposal. That means using the court system to ensure that we are actually suing for that which New Yorkers are owed. The other thing is that we've had a mayor here who almost views it as if illegal to speak up for New Yorkers when it comes to standing up to Donald Trump. He oftentimes doesn't say his name, he doesn't speak about the administration, and even amidst all of that, you still have a Trump administration that has sought to take money away from New York City, whether it be $80 million from a bank account, whether it be suspending more than $50 million because of refusing to give up trans kids in our school system, or it be this threat to suspend $18 billion in infrastructure grants. This is what we're seeing right now. It's time to actually have a mayor who'll fight back.
You come for me, you gotta come to all of us! Every single one of us!
At a campaign rally in Washington Heights, Mamdani's supporters, including New York State Attorney General Letitia James, who Trump has targeted, are defiant.
We are here tonight because we are ready to turn the page on the cynical, broken politics of the past.
There's a new front in the Democratic Party.
We are an existential threat to billionaires who think their money can buy our democracy.
Mamdani believes his bold plan could be the Democrats' chance to show they're tough enough to take on Trump and re-energize their party.